Well, hello there, brothers and sisters of the Blitz universe. You're watching Blitz Addict, and today I want to talk about the AMX 1375. It's a French light tank, which is quite nice. I really enjoyed this tank because of its mobility and clip capabilities. So you can do a nice burst damage if you're smart enough to use it well. So, okay, we're gonna just look at the stats real quick and then we go for the gameplay because that's what you really like to watch, at least as I think. Hit points, as you can see, 1000, main armor on turret 40, 20, and 20 on sides and rear. Hull is also a paper one, so 40 on front, sides are 20, and rear is 15. But even though if it's just 40 millimeters hull armor, it's well angled, so you can get some bounces on your front from time to time, which is really nice for that low armor profile. As you can see, chance of fire is really low. It's only 50%, so it's nice. View range using optics is almost 300 meters, so it's nice for a spotting tank. DPM is 2204. I think I'm using the calibrated shells right now, but we'll look at it later. Reload time is 9.07 seconds, which is quite nice, and it's enough to get your camo reset, so that's really nice. But we will talk about it later during our gameplay. Shell reload time is 2 seconds, which isn't great after nerf, but it's good enough. You know, you can easily use your full clip if you're played smart. 3 shells in magazine. Average penetration is 144 on AP, 202 on APCR, and 38 on HE. Average damage 160 on AP, 135 on APCR, and 175 on HE. Aiming time is 3.2 seconds. Dispersion is 0.301, which is really great. In my opinion, one of the best. I will get the AMX 1390 quite soon. Maybe I will compare it a bit to AMX 1375. When this tank struggles is the depression and elevation angles, but it's common for all French light tanks. It has only 6 degrees of gun elevation and 6 degrees of gun depression. Depression isn't that bad, but elevation makes it quite hard to shoot the targets above you. The top speed is nice, 62 kilometers per hour, reverse 23, average speed is 40. Power to weight ratio is 22.4. Weight is 15 tons, so don't ram in this tank. But if you like, okay, but you will die as soon as you do it. Turret traverse speed is real nice, 62.05. Hull traverse speed is also great, 71.18. Turn cross capacities as you can see, it's really nice. Engine power 341 HP, which is quite nice for such a light tank. Now let's have a quick look at consumables: multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and engine power boost. I can't use adrenaline, it's a clipper, so I'm just counting on my engine power boost to get spots early in the battle. Because the tank is really fast. Okay, as for consumables, hot coffee, canned paint, and improved fuel. Ammunition is mainly AP, 33 shells of AP, 9 shells of APCR, like 3 full clips, and 6 of HE, because you won't use HE as often as on the heavy tanks or tank destroyers. As comes for equipment, improved ventilation. Yeah, I'll use improved ventilation in not the calibrated shells. It's a very fast tank, and improved ventilation gives you extra bonus to every every aspect of your tank. So it's more worth than calibrated shells for me. And you also flank. You trying to get the shots on sides and rear. So it's better for me to use improved ventilation. Also enhanced gun lane drive and a vertical stabilizer because you're shooting on the move, so that's also important. Improved modules to get those ram damage at least 20% less. Enhanced armor, as I told you. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, because the front plate is angled quite nice and you can get some bounces. I'll try to show it you in the armor inspector how can it work. I'm not using the last consumable from the third line, but I would use toolbox not to get stuck in the middle of a empty space, like open space. So yeah, this one improved optics, of course. It's a spotting tank. Improved control. It's fast enough. You can use engine accelerator if you want, but it's fast enough, so I'm using improved controls to get my hull traverse speed even greater. And the last one would be in this case consumable reliever system, because I'm not using adrenaline. I don't need to expand my time of engine booster, so yeah, consumable delivery system will be better in this case. And now let's go to have a look at the armor, and then we go straight to the gameplay. Okay, so as you can see, the tank is really paper, but if you use it, in some cases we're shooting at it from the Panther 1, who has nice penetration values, and as you can see, the front plate can be bouncy. It can be really bouncy if you angle it correctly. You can bounce some shots, not from the sides, not from nowhere else except for the frontal plate. But it's possible really, if you use it, if you know you can bounce from your front plate, it's really great to have this extra armor on it. I told you about the gun depression elevation. Just look at this. Depression isn't that bad, like 6 degrees, but if you're shooting up, nope. No chance you're gonna shoot the target above you. Like it's really impossible. You have to use terrain to get your gun up or a bit down. So yeah, it's really worth knowing what terrain you're on, what's behind you, what's in front of you, to use it in your advantage to get your gun up or a bit more up or a bit more down. 6 degrees isn't that great, but it's still better than having, like in the Russian case, like 4 or 5 degrees. So it's not that bad, but the elevation really sucks, so you need to be aware that you can have trouble shooting targets above you. Okay, so now for the best part, so the gameplay. I wanted to show you this game because you can see it's a supremacy game, and we gonna get a Kolobonov medal on a light tank facing two heavies and their TD, which is quite interesting. That's I wanted to show you this battle. As you can see, my team is camping at the back, which isn't nice, but we are able to cap C, which will be really good for us at the end of the battle. We're getting some shots, not good for us, but they're on reload, so we can use it to our advantage, and we cleared the SU-100Y, which is great because he can HE us very easily. As you can see, the whole team moved B. We were able to cap C. Now we can run because we are facing tank destroyers, which isn't great, and we low on HP, and it's just the beginning of a battle. We're trying to cap B, as you can see right now, which also will be crucial for us, but you will see it in the later in the battle, so I won't talk about it right now. In this case, it's gonna be quite hard to talk about the tactics because it wasn't like a typical battle in this tank. But well, it's all about the Kalabanov really for that battle. But you can see we are winning on tanks. It's 6 against 5, so it looks quite nice. But things are gonna change real soon. We're trying to get side shots here on the Tiger P. It's 6 on 4, so everything's looking nice. We have time to get some shots. I don't know what I was doing here. So yeah, we're getting some back shots on the Tiger P. So good for us. Time to reload and relocate. As I told you, the reload time is almost the same as you will get for the time that your camo resets. So it's good to know that when you start like hiding and you're on a reload, as soon as you finish your reload, you're gonna have camo reset it. And now it's 3 on 3. So as you can see, the team melted quite fast. And now it's gonna be the Kolobanov time. So we're facing SC-152, which can derp us easily, even with full HP, but we have just low HP, so we're staying behind them as long as we can, and we will be able to finish it. And as you can see, I'm alone against 2 heavies. One of them, as I remember, was the KV2, and the other was Tiger P. But we are winning on points. That's why I told you it's gonna be crucial that we got C earlier in the game, and we got B also, and we're gonna win on points. And that's how you getting a Kolobanov in in the light tank. Yeah, they call him noob. I don't care. We won. We're getting a Kolobanov. We're getting second class. We're getting nice damage. So yeah, I'm a noob. Top damage, 2 kills, 954 XP, some assistant damage, 4 spottings. We did some damage here and there. And we get rid of the SC-152, which was the biggest threat for us. As you can see, with even without the premium account, you will still get almost 3k silver. We didn't use any boosters here. Okay, so let's go for another fight. And here's a game on Port Bay. I'm usually pushing on the river side because if you are a light tank or a middle tank or a medium tank, it's really good to push on the corner of the map. Just cross the river and get to the corner, so you get nice spots. You can be really effective on that side, and that's what we're gonna do in this game. And as soon as we get here, you will see we're gonna have some spots, and we can start dealing damage to the enemies. By the way, AMX has a great camo rating. As you can see, I saw the SP1C. He didn't see me in the beginning, so all well and good. Not the best trait ever, but still we managed to push him back, so he won't. And they didn't contest this corner, which is really nice for us, not for them, because this corner gives you an opportunities. And now here we can see how the depression and elevation angles are working in this tank. So you're getting a little bit of hill and you just can't shoot anything. So you have to just watch your surroundings very much. We have nice position here. We have some shots, so there's no need to push. We have shots on SP1C, we have shots on Nashorn, so all well and good. We just keep it here for the moment. Sherman is trying to get us. Unfortunately we missed, but still all well and good. We're getting shots on Nashorn and bounce the shot. As I told you, the front plate can bounce shots even from a tank destroyer like Nashorn, which is really good, but he was bottom tier, so he doesn't have like such incredible penetration, and we're able to clear him. Nice full roll on the KV2, good for us, and we were able to clear him. So the biggest gun in the game is cleared. Our teammates were able to clear one more tank. There's SP1C. Unfortunately for us, we don't have any clear shots on him, but now we have, and we're going to use them. 2 went in, 3 went in. Unfortunately the last one didn't hit, but now we're on the reload, so we have quite a bit of time, and we're gonna have one more shot. I think they were gonna clear him, yeah. And it's time to reload and relocate because there's only one enemy left. Now we're gonna push on the Firefly, which isn't the greatest player ever. Yeah, some jokes. Sometimes it's nice to have those jokes and just be nice to each other instead of just blaming everyone for a loss and or something, calling everyone noobs. So quite nice fight. We bounced some shots, we did some nice damage. Third class, 1901 damage dealt, over 22,000 credits earned, three tanks destroyed, top damage, top XP, 3 kills, so well and good. 15 shots fired, 12 hit targets, 12 penetrated, so it's really good. Damage cost 1901, enemy spotted 2, damage cost, assistant damage 234. As for efficiency, as you can see, we hit 4 targets. Credits, even without a premium account, you will still earn like 8,500 credits. It's mainly because of the damage we dealt, so it's all right. This one is an encounter battle on Winter Malinovka. I'm tuning with my climbing Cura here, and we decided to push on the med side, med route. Why? They have only 2 meds, we have 2 meds and me, which is a light tank. I can spot for my meds, and we can do some good stuff in here. Most of the team is following us, so good for us. We're gonna have support from the back, from the tank destroyers, if we met enemies here. But as you can see, it's all clear. KV4, I don't know what this KV4 was thinking, because he was alone on the flank. It's not good to getting along on the flank. As you can see, it's hard to pen and live via AMX, but there's a Stura mill here which we can shoot. Unfortunately we missed 2 times, which isn't good, and now it's good time to back up a bit, not to get one-shotted by the Stura mill, because he can just blow us with the HE, like one shot. Now he's not facing us, so it's good time to get some shots. Unfortunately, RNG is playing with us and we missing all the time. But the last shot, which was the crucial one, went in, which is good. One more in the clip. So we try to use this shot before we reload. No, we're reloading. There was no shots available. There was now, but we were on the reload, so we couldn't use it efficient. But we already reloaded, and now we can try to push on the team. The challenger is here is alone, so it's a good thing to get him before we go for the rest of the team. Okay, he's cleared. Now we can push and do some more damage on the other side. SU in the front of us. There's a T-34 who was here, decided just to keep him busy so he can't flank. And as you can see, we're able to get some shots in and avoid his shots back. My teammate is helping me right now so we can clear him. Unfortunately he missed, but he has nice reload time. And now where the things are starting to look bad. We're out of ammo. No, we're out of clip, so it's time to hide. There are two enemies facing us, but our teammates, good for us, our teammates came in to help us so we can shoot once more, and they will finish him by ramming. And there's a Panther, which I will shoot, track, and give my Jagdtiger a chance to get him because he was immobilized, so he couldn't COD him. It's 302. We have a light tank against us, but we decide to go and flank. There's no need to face the enemies like frontally. And now we have some back shots on the SU, tracked him again, and we're out of ammo, so we are hiding and reloading, and at the same time we're resetting our camo so the enemies don't know where we are at the moment. SU is here, we can have a shot and kill him again, so good for us. It's only WZ which is left. And there's three of us, so this guy has to have some really lucky game and lots of bounces to get us cleared altogether. And we're flanking again, reloading at the same time, but our team will manage to clear him before we get on the hill. But still, nice game. Now let's look at the charts. Second class, 1319 damage, 2 kills, 839 XP. We did some, caused some assistance damage like 616, which is quite nice. We shoot at 18 hits and shots, and we hit it like 16 of them straight into the enemy, which is nice. We spotted 11. Put some shots into Emil, put some shots into T-34, Panther, WZ, and ISU, which is the almost all members of the red team. We did 11k, we got 11k silver, which is nice. We would lose just 800 if we were playing without a premium account. We got some nice XP for assistant damage and our damage. And that's all for today. So if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. If you want to send me replays, send it to blitzaddict@gmail.com so I can add them here. That's all for today. See you all on the battlefield, and bye bye for now.